Good evening, Abyssalites. I'm Archaes, and welcome back to PokeMMO. We're probably not going to see from Chris. We're probably not going to hear from Chris for a while. In fact, like I said before, we're going to wait till 7 Island before we see him again. So, wow, there is a lot of people here. People are out in droves today. So many people out here with their Pokemon. Some of them look like new trainers. They've got Bulbasaurs and stuff. Alright. So I'm not sure if we see our rival here. If I lose, we may have to do a bit of training. But, well, that's, not really something I care about. It's a level 4 Rattata. It's not going to be worth it. We're going to run away from it. Here he comes! Our rival! Clone! A warm up for the Pokemon League. Let's kick his ass. Let's kick his ass. Ho ho! You started with Charizard. I have a little friend for you. Now, I think there's a good chance he's going to swap his Pokemon out. Possibly for a grass type. I don't know if that's actually going to be the case. I'm going to Hurricane, my first move. I knew he'd withdraw. It's a grass type. Please hit. Please hit. Yes! I knew he'd switch out, and I knew he was going to go for a grass type. I wasn't sure if my move would hit, but that takes care of his Leafeon right off the bat. Mr. Carp actually has less rivals now. Less opponents that can take him down. And I have Ice Fang, so I'll use that against... oh, he's got Return. That is actually very powerful. I need to do more than half. Yes! And my leftovers recovered health. I forgot about those. As long as he doesn't crit in the next turn, and as long as I hit with Ice Fang, which is an extremely good chance of doing so, I should... Oh. He's roosting. Well, that won't give him all his health back, so... He's just wasting turns at this point. Did I crit before? Because I did less damage that time. I'm going to Ice Fang again. He's using Roost again. I could potentially freeze him too. That's another thing that could happen. I must have crit the first time because I'm not doing as much damage now. Why am I doing less damage? It must have been a crit. That's the only way I can see it. Now he's going to try and use a move against me. Probably that normal type move. So let's switch to Malcore. Because Malcore can... Can Malcore damage deal to this thing? I'm going to bring out Malcore. See what happens. If they predicted the switch, then that's great. For them. Not for me. Roost. Okay. I'm pretty sure Roost only has 2 abilities to it. And I'm pretty sure only one of them actually is working right now. I'm going to... I have dark glasses on, so I'm going to use Dark Pulse. He withdrew Pidgeot. And Dark Pulse was the right move! I'm just out predicting everything here. That could potentially knock out the Alakazam. Oh, so close. I might be slower. If I'm slower, I'm dead. Who would be best to fight this? Who has a high special defense? Is it Mr. Carp? He also has a dark type move. Anyone I switch in, though, will be too low on health to deal any damage. I'm going to have to attempt to Dark Pulse him. Or Giga Drain, actually. He might try to recover. Let's Dark Pulse him. Max Potion! Not going to be helpful. Your health is going back down again. If I crit, that'd be amazing. What are we going to do? I'm just going to Dark Pulse again. He's using Psychic. Okay. So he's probably going to knock out Malcore with that. Yeah, I thought so. Mr. Carp may be slower than him, but Mr. Carp has a decent special defense. Plus that I don't care about his attack. It's his special attack I'm worried about. That crunch is gonna deal a lot of damage. I didn't get much chance to use Malcor, but he did most of his job, honestly. If this could do enough damage, yes. There goes the Zam. We're down on the Zam. He's 2 down, I'm 1 down. Who's next? A Gyarados. Mr. Carp's attack fell, okay. Now, I don't know if he has Ice Fang on his. I think I added that separately. I'm not sure if it's a level up move. I can check. Moves, Ice Fang. Ice Fang is level 27. Currently level 50. So the likelihood is he'll have Hurricane, Dragon Dance, Hydro Pump, and Crunch. I do need to switch at this point. He'll have a move that can take down Tree. I don't think he has anything to take down Nair, unless he's pick and choose his moves. Unless he's picked his moves carefully. I'm going to risk bringing Nair out. It may be a bad move, but I'm going to risk it. Crunch. That's one of the moves we predicted he'd have. I'm going to try and Thunder Wave him. Oh, he does have Ice Fang. Okay, he's picking and choosing his moves. Okay, that's bad. Ice Fang is going to be powerful against anything we send out. There's a lot of bulk on Venusaur. Marowak won't outspeed him. I'm gonna have to go with Tree. There's the most bulk on Tree more than anything. We gotta take care of this Gyarados. Once he's down, everything else should fall into place. And I'm actually going to risk a Petal Dance for this. Yeah, Tree's not gonna survive another attack anyway. Oh, that barely did anything. Jeez, he's tough. Okay, bring out Mr. Carp. Now, I've lowering his attack. It's probably what I was smart to do before. I'm going to use Crunch. He withdrew. And sent out Rhydon. Odd choice. Crunch, it is reflecting the whole Crunch thing, but... I get my little health back. Plus both Ice Fang and Surf are super effective. I'm not sure if Ice Fang is double. Is double or quad. But I know Surf is quad. Which means he sent out a terrible Pokemon against Gyarados at this point. Mr. Carp is winning. Now he's probably going to try and bring his Mr. Carp in. To lower my attack. Oh, Pidgeot, okay. Ice Fang is super effective, but it's not that powerful is the problem. I'm gonna Ice Fang and see what happens. It's got Return, which did a lot of damage last time, yeah. I don't think it would have done enough damage to knock out next turn. See, it did... nearly all his health that time. But when he started using Roost, it did less. Does Roost power up his defense at all? Because I don't see any reason why I should do less damage. Yeah, it did less. Why is it doing less? I don't get it. Why is my attack doing less? I should be able to knock his health down really easily. Even with his roost. He's not powering up his defense according to the stats. So that should knock him all the way down. I don't understand what's going on here. Okay, screw you. I'm sending Battlebird in. I don't know why Roost seems to have a defense building stat to it. It shouldn't do. Why are you using return now? I use it now. You would have put me in an amazing position. But with what I've got, it's not going to put me in an amazing position. Drop back is my best move. He's got return. He's faster. I have to use items. I call bull on this Pidgeot thing. I call bull. Complete bull. Scud's not going to have a chance. He's increased his attack, his standard attack, but there's nothing he can do with what he's got. He's going to use return there. And I'll use Ice Fang. Now that should knock out all his health. There we go. Why does it do less each turn? There's no effect on Ice Fang that does that. Also, it can flinch and freeze and did neither of those. He's going first. Will he knock out Mr. Carp or Mr. Carp knock him out? This is going down to the wire. Are you kidding me? Was that it? You have leftovers too. Well, you used an item this battle, so I'm using an item. Hold on, let me go. Hyper Potion sounds good. He used an item, so I'm using an item. It's only fair. Flamethrower's not going to do much. Is he attempting for a burn? Or maybe he just thought he'd knock me out that turn. Surfer knock him out. His air slash shouldn't knock Mr. Carp out. And he's down. Okay, so we just got Gyarados versus Mr. Carp. And then Scud's in the background for reviving one person. I don't know who, though. That Ice Fang is going to just decimate most of my team. Oh, he's got Intimidate on it as well. Wait a second. That's it. Scud, this is your use. He used Crunch. He's going to use a Water and Ice move next. So I want to use another Hyper Potion on Mr. Carp while I've got the chance to heal up. Now we're on even ground. And I actually have the advantage. Because Mr. Carp now intimidates him. And he can't switch out to remove that intimidation. I can bring another Pokemon back to life and do it again. I can attempt a Hurricane, but at this point it's not going to be useful. Ice Fang's not going to be helpful either. Crunch is going to be the only way I can do. He's also using Crunch. How are you faster than me? Also, I don't think he has leftovers, so we got the extra health buff. They do utilize swapping out pretty well. Wow, that was a crit. If I had lost based on a crit, that would have really pissed me off. But Mr. Carp won. It was a very close match, even with our rival Clone. So we're better than Clone, but apparently Chris is better than us. Yeah, I do need a bit more practice. But your team stinks. Alright. So we fought our rival, we beat him. I didn't want to lose to him, of course, because we spent all that time fighting him for one. Badge number 1, go right ahead. Badge number 2, go right ahead. Get on my bike. Badge number 3, just change the music. Ba da 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 ba dee dee dee. That's Slowpoke. For some reason. Okay, our next opponents are gonna. It's gonna be the ice person as well. That's the thing. Our next opponent's gonna be an ice person, which is our major weakness, really. Badge number 6. There's a little area we can train over here if we need to. Okay, I'll just fight whatever's first on this list. I'll just use Ice Fang then. It's level 32, so it's fairly decently leveled. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's decent. I think one island had about the same. Really? Two in a row? And this one's a Fearow. How much more power has this Fearow got? 44! That is actually quite a high level, actually. That is extremely close to what Mr. Carp's at. Now, one of the things I want to do before taking on the Elite Four is get all my Pokemon up to the level cap. Which is probably going to be like 62 or something like that. Badge 7. And badge 8. We are on Victory Road. Okay, this is going to be like rock mostly. Mr. Carp might actually be a good choice here. Tree is also a good choice. Malcore will work too. He's got a grass move. He also has probably stuff to fight off Zubat. So Malcore might be the best one to have right now. Scud's not too bad either. We got a good team for this. I'll start with Mr. Carp. He had a lot of difficulty. So what we have to do is we have to push this boulder down. You know how the Pokemon works. You know how Victory Road works in the early games. You gotta push boulders around. That's the puzzle. We push rocks around, and then other rocks get upset that we're pushing rocks around. Clearly that's the answer to life's questions. Rocks. Yep. So Surf will pretty much, I believe, take care of any rock types in here. Oh, rock ground types in here. It should actually take care of the other, the ground types and the rock types as well. So we're not at too much of an issue here with the Surf. It's actually very helpful. Poison types. Okay, I didn't think there was Arbok in here. Although, I'd probably like Malcore to fight this one. In fact, I don't know. His attack fell at least. Oh, crunch and find out what I can do with that. That's acid spray, okay. I got some health back. I crunched before. I wonder what would happen if I used Ice Fang. Would it not kill it? If Ice Fang doesn't kill it, I'll try to catch it. And knocked it out. Okay. Never mind. Because I believe this is like the newer games where if you catch Pokemon, you still get experience. That's a recent thing they added in. Which makes sense because it's also part of the new games. Oh, we're very close to the Switch already. The form of an Onyx. That was unexpected. Alright. I don't know how I'm going to beat the Elite Four with this team. I might need a lot of items. We're level 53. And that actually clears off the barrier there. So we're all good. This is all gone now. So we can get through to the next section. I will have to do a sort of resetting thing, but I can do that a bit later. Right now, we just want to get through to the next area, to the actual Victory Road. This isn't actually Victory Road. This is like the route to Victory Road. I mean, it is Victory Road, but at the same time, it isn't. It's like the little bit before to show you how the puzzles work in Victory Road. Victory Road's basically just the next screen, and the one after that. There's the trader. I'm gonna avoid you for now. I wanna get these first. I don't know which one to get. It doesn't matter which one you go for, it blocks the other. So I have to get one, come back, and get the other. But if I go up this ladder, I can be on the correct side. Now this Arbok has Intimidate, so I can crunch all I want. I probably should have surfed, actually. And we got health back. I'm going to attempt to surf, see how much damage that does. Because although it's stab, it's also not as high damage, and it's not his damage type. Okay, so we will probably use surf next time as the first move and see how much damage that does. Oh, go back. We already have one of them. But we were training up before. Ice Fang because it's part flying. Okay, so Malco's not actually weak to ice. Whoa! It survived with 1 health and then got frozen. I mean, I might as well Hurricane at this point. It's not going to be useful to anything else. Plus he's oh, he's fought out! Really? Timing on that. I call bull. I'm still Hurricaning. It's a move I'm not going to have much use for. Are you serious? Twice in a row? Jeez. I mean, it was a bit much asking it to get the Leafeon to defeat the Leafeon with it, but he managed it. Mr. Carp managed it. He's just being a bit lazy right now. It wasn't worth free PP. A super potion for that, though. Okay, now the choice is whether I want to go across or up. I'm gonna take the across one. I almost accidentally pushed it, and that wasn't a Voltorb or anything like that. It's just the way it happened. That way I happened to get a battle just before collecting it. Screw you, Onyx. You can't be that unexpected. And yes, I'm using that joke again. Let's use it 3 times. Because then it becomes extremely funny. That's how these jokes work. Say them 3 times, and you win. Say them 4 times. I don't know. I haven't gone that far yet. Okay, time for battle. Who am I? Excuse me. Do you mind, sir? I am trying to decide who I'm going to battle using. I try an Ice Fang against you. Oh, come on. Come on! You gotta be kidding me. And his speed as well. Ice Fang, please. He gets to go first now because his speed went up. Can't believe that missed the first time. That was just bull. I'm gonna try throwing a Pokeball at it. Or an Ultra Ball. Sort of the same. I know it's only yellow health, but it's lower than green. And it apparently caught too. So we got a Sand Slash. Metal Sand Slash. And it had a Quick Claw. That's why. I can't remove it right now. Damn it! I already had a Quick Claw. You know what? I'm gonna bring out Scud. I don't know what you've got. Wonder if you're good enough for me. Cool trainer, Naomi. They're not Persian. You know what's good against Persians? Scuds. Actually, I realized where I got the name Scud from now. I got the right movie. I got the wrong character. It was the dog. Dog versus cat. I thought it was the kid, but it was actually the dog that I was thinking of when I put the name Scud on him. Also, it's supposed to be spelled, you see, but whatever. He's got a skull. He's a skeleton, kind of. So it works. Still haven't told Chris that's where I get it from. Anyway. I mean, I told him the right movie. I just told him the wrong character. He's like, that's not the name of that character. I was like, oh, shit. Did I goof? Apparently, no, I didn't. I just got the wrong one altogether. I remember when Fire Spin was OP. Are you serious? Not only did my attack miss, but I got hurt by her flames. And she's doing it again. Oh, he. Sorry, it's actually a male Ninetales. Oops. Oopsie doodle. What are we fighting next? Scud's ready and raring. Also, I need to give him Earthquake. I don't know why I haven't given him Earthquake yet. I know I should give it to a better Pokemon. But I'm keeping Scud in my team for some reason. Because I'm dumb. Alright? And if he's going to be in my team, he needs some good moves. Right now, it's alright. I'm not so sure I need Full Swipe. If he's going to be on my attacking team. If I was catching Pokemon, Full Swipe all the way. Like, because you can't kill a Pokemon with Full Swipe. It can do recall damage to itself. It can be poisoned to death. It can be burned to death. But you can't kill with the Full Swipe itself. You can't knock them out. You can't fake them. But in a normal fight, that's useless to me. That is absolutely useless. And that's all I'm going to be using him for. So I'm going to do that. I wonder if you can use Strength. You can. Interesting. Can you use Surf? No. Nair can, though. Which might actually have been a good choice, actually, if I'd done that. No, special attack's much lower. Daddy can use Air. He can use Aerial Ace? Really? Oh my god, I could actually make him quite a decent all-rounder. If I replace Boomerang with, I forget the name of the move. But Aerial Ace. Yeah, because I want to replace Headbutt with the normal move that does damage to itself, because it has an effect that prevents it from taking damage by doing that thing. Aerial Ace is going to be better than Boomerang, because he's going to be able to take on, like, other types. What types would he be able to take on? Bugs? There's no point in taking on grass. What else is flying good against? Not good against ice. I'll leave it for now. Not so sure. I don't want Scud out front though now, because he's weakened a bit. We're going to go down. We're going to go up. There's another trainer here. And I've got the wrong guy out front. Okay. We'll see what happens. Cool trainer, Rolando. Must be his, Oh, you do not show me that. You do not show me that. That is not a jawbreaker. I refuse. If it cannot outcrunch Mr. Carp, I refuse to call it a jawbreaker. That was a pretty decent. stat, but you only use Super Fang. I have Crunch. I'm so much better. I'm going to Crunch again. I don't care if you're using Hyper Potion. You could potentially knock it out with Crunch because that's like damage variable. I'm just wasting your potions. There we go. All I did was waste his own potion. And one of my PPs. She's annoying bugger. You're an annoying bugger for doing that. You're not going to stop. You're not going to waste my moves during this battle. All you're doing is making it harder for me to get through the actual place. On my own merits. I'm going to send out Tree next. It's my choice. Not a bad move. But it's no Giga Drain. Of course, send out Charizard. I'll switch to Nair. Because Nair has resistance to fire. Yeah, you can use Flamethrower. Not only that, but she also has a water move. So that was a critical and a burn. Screw you, sir. Hacks. It's a good job Nair used Shed Skin that turn. So her stats, her attack stat didn't go down. But seriously, a crit and a burn? It's still about the same. How is that fair? Nair, kick his ass. Jeez. A crit and a burn, and it was not very effective. You know. If it wasn't for the crit. The second one seemed to be a crit as well. It didn't come up as crit, but it seemed to do the same amount of damage. And why are you sending out that against me? You just lost your fire guy. Don't. Unless all you've got is the Charmander line left. No, you've got Bulbasaur. Ivysaur. Yeah, I don't have a counter for that. I'm gonna Dragon Rush you. Guess I did have a counter for that. You done, sir? Yes, you must concede. Okay, I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna go back down again. So that's still clear, so that's good. Oh. So we're gonna sort this and then I'll finish off the episode when we get back to the actual Victory Road, the main part of Victory Road. This is Road to Victory. There we go. Road to Victory and then we're on to Victory Road. Clearly that is what we're doing. I may have to repel for a moment just so we can get through this quickly because we're getting close. He's fucking sturdy. Why couldn't you have Sturdy, Scud? Why couldn't you have Sturdy? Damn Sturdy every time. It's not necessary. Not on wild Pokemon. Unless you're catching them. And you want Sturdy. They have it way too often. TM2. So we got Red Candy on the other route, but we got TM2 for this one. Nice Dragon Claw. That is... Are you kidding me? Even Nair can't use it? But it looks good. I'd have to evolve Nair, wouldn't I? I don't want to evolve Nair. Will I have to evolve Nair to get through this? Will I have to evolve Nair to get through this? Or will I be able to stick to my guns, keep Nair as she is, and say, screw that evolution. I'm not putting a slight weakness or electricity on you when you are resistant to it. Taking it's not slight weakness, it would be neutralizing it, but I don't want it. Plus, you'd have 4 times weak to ice, which is just, ugh. You know what I mean? Bloody sturdy! I don't know how you're gonna be sturdy against a move you're weak against. I don't understand how that works. If there's anything else, I can agree. I can agree with. Why didn't he move? Okay. We're now on Victory Road. We're on the Victory Road, the main part, the big maze that's gonna take us a while to get through. So I'm gonna leave this off here. So thanks everyone so much for watching. For now, we're done here. See ya. I really don't want to evolve Nair if I don't have to. That's one of my biggest concerns, is that Nair isn't actually a final evolution, unlike Scud and Malcor. Which means she's going to have a slight, huge drop in stats compared to her evolved form. Also, she won't be able to use moves like Dragon Claw, which are extremely good. I'm conflicted now.